Hey guys, I'm going to show you how I get my face beat. And right now I am putting on Becca's matte primer to my clean moisturized face. Now I'm going to be adding Becca's Coconut, the Ultimate Coverage Foundation. This is my favorite foundation right now. All you need is one little teeny pump and it goes a long way and gives you excellent coverage. So I'm just going to blend this in with my beauty blender, and it's been dampened. And now I'm moving, oh, no I'm not. I'm actually using my Juvia's Place brush, and then I'm going to use my beauty blender. So yeah, you want to make sure you get your whole face, get up there close to that hairline, get that neck. You don't want to leave any lines of demarcation. Blend that foundation in really, really good. Side of your nose, under your nose. Now I'm going to do my brows, guys. This is a product by Nikki, New York. It's a brow pomade. It's very inexpensive. It's like $3 or $4. And it's been my favorite. This stuff is great. I found it at the local beauty supply store and I have fallen in love with it. I used to wear and I still do, what is it? Anastasia brow pomade. But this, I really like this one. And this is very inexpensive. Like I said, it was $3 or $4. And this is in the color black. I do have it in brown, but I don't know. I've been liking the black for some reason. A little more dramatic. Like me. Okay, so I'm filling out those brows. And what I do in the front of my brows, I like to make little hair strokes in the front, just to break up the color a little bit so it won't be so intense with that dark black. I like a sharp defined tail, so I fill in my tail with the pomade. But as you can see, at the bulb of the brow, I add hair strokes just to break up that black so it won't be so dark. All right, sharpen those brows, make them nice and sharp. So now I'm going to detail the brow with a little, well, it's not a little, it's actually a lot of concealer. Well, it looks like a lot, it's just a lot comes out of that pot. And this is the MAC concealer in NC42. It goes on very, very creamy, and it gives you great coverage. The reason why I like to use it as a base on my eyelid is because it really does help when it's time to put on the eyeshadow. It really helps the eyeshadow to pop. So this is used for two purposes. It's used to also highlight my brow, and it's also used as a base for my eyeshadow. So that's why it looks like it's a lot, but it actually isn't. It's just one swipe on the brush. It just gives you a lot of coverage. And at the top of my brow, I'm not putting any more product. I'm just kind of using what I have on my face to highlight the top of my brow. And I'm going to blend all of that out with the beauty blender, as you see here. Nothing new. Just blending it out. Blend, blend, blend. So I'm blending that out so that I can have a nice smooth base. Next, I'm going to go in and I'm going to set that base with some Airspun translucent powder. And that's just to help my base not to crease. So now for the heavy hitter. Let's go in with this Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. This is my favorite palette. As you can see, I'm hitting pan on a lot of those colors. It's time to buy a new one. But I love this palette. The colors in this palette, you can do so much with the colors in this palette. This is my go-to palette. So I'm using that. It's almost like a burnt red. Almost like a burgundy. A light burgundy. I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, I'm using that in my crease. And that's my second crease color. So I'm going to blend that out over top of the first crease color I used. Because I'm just going to add some depth to my eye. So next I'm using a smaller brush, and I'm going to go into the inner corner, and I'm going to pull that across the eye as well, just to add some additional depth. Now that I have those three colors, I'm going to blend the corners and the outer edge, so I won't have any harsh lines. Now I'm going to go into my lid color, which is a nude taupish color. So I'm going to put that on my lid to brighten up the eyelid. It's almost like a skin tone. It's like one shade lighter than my skin tone. So it really pops the lid a little bit. Now I'm going back into that brown just to add a little more depth, because I added that skin tone lid color and it kind of spilled over a little bit. So I'm just going to darken the crease a little bit more. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right there. Oh, mix up, boo-boo. Anyway, back to the video. So now what I'm doing is I am putting on my eyeliner. And this is Essence Liquid Liner in black. This is my favorite eyeliner because it gets in those little small areas. And this is also Essence product. This is their mascara. And it's very inexpensive. I think they're like $3 or $4 at Ulta. But Essence has really nice products. Okay, so I'm just adding a little more liner to my eye. Okay, as you can see, the color changed a little bit. That's because I noticed how high I had the lights on my ring light, so I had to tone it down a little bit. But here I'm just setting underneath my eye with some Sacha Buttercup banana powder, just to brighten up the eye area, my forehead, the center of my nose, and around my mouth. So that's what I'm doing here. That's Sacha Buttercup banana powder. Trying to add some dimension to the face so it won't look so flat. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bronzing, contouring to my face, and I'm going to be using Patrick Starr's one size that's not translucent powder. This is his I don't know, his powder shit. I'll put it up there. But anyway, I like this powder because I like the color, because it's not too harsh, so it gives a real nice deftness to the face, you know, without it looking too dark. So I'm just blending that out. Now I'm just adding a little bit on the sides of my nose. Now I'm just blending everything together. You always want to kind of go back over and blend those powders and stuff together. You don't want to leave it looking harsh. Now I'm just setting everything together with my Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium dark. It's a very fine powder, so I'm just using that to kind of blend everything together. Because I added a light color, added a darker color. Now I need to add a color that's more like my skin tone to blend all that together, so it won't look like all these different hard stops of color. So that's the purpose of that. Now I'm gonna just set it all together so that it can melt and not look so dry. And that's some setting spray from NYX. It's like a setting spray and a primer together. Now I'm just kind of blending that in and letting it dry. Now it's time for some lashes. So I'm gonna add my lashes. These are some lashes I found at the beauty supply store, so I think it was like 5 in a pack. Now I'm going back over my eyes one more time, because with all that powder and stuff and adding the lashes, I need to go over my eyeliner once more and kind of define those corners, those inner corners a little bit. I can't stop watching TV. Now I'm going to put some Maybelline eyeliner in my waterline. I can't stop watching TV. Okay, so now I'm going back to the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. And what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of that dark, that burnt burgundy color, orangey burgundy color right there. I'm going to put that underneath, well, on my lower lash line. Really tight underneath my lower lash line. Like right under that waterline. Just to kind of make the eye pop a little bit more. Now I'm putting on my favorite lip liner. It's by Juvia's Place. It's called Scorpio. It's like a burgundy lip liner to match my eyes. Then I'm going in and I'm adding some Huda Beauty's lipstick. It's a nude color lipstick just to put in the middle. Now I want to add some lip gloss. So I chose Juvia's Place. It's glass. And this is the final look, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope it was easy to follow. I know I was moving a little fast, but I wanted to show you guys how I did my makeup. And this is one of my signature looks, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a good one. Bye.